Do you want to make books unforgettable when you read them? You want to picture them vividly and clearly? In this video, I'm going to show 3 quick tricks that you can implement right now, each one of them taking around 2 minutes that you can instantly use to start making stories come alive. And as we go down the line, it's going to become more and more crucial to the story. Let's get into it. The first thing you need to do is at the end of each chapter, you're going to have to pause and try to think about 1 or 2 alternatives in which the book can go. This is going to boost your memory and increase your consciousness and attentiveness when you're reading the book, as you're not just blindly consuming it, you're now more curious and are going to be more tied to what's happening. So when you picture an idea to unfold, when you're starting to read the next chapter, you have this other idea in the back of your mind, which makes the book in turn more entertaining for you. Priming your brain to guess what happens next brings more meaning and connection to the story that you're reading. Now, if you really want to truly love and be immersed in what you're reading, the last one is going to be very important. But before that, the second one plays a crucial role. One of the most crucial ways to make this experience come to life and truly understand what's happening is actually to break what the author intended. And a way that you can do this is by recasting somebody into a character that's completely different than what the author described as. For example, think about How to Train Your Dragon. Hiccup. Instead of picturing him as he is in the movies and as you see him now in the live action casting, you could picture Robert De Niro if you wanted to. You could picture Will Smith. You could get creative and have fun with the characters that are in the story. Think of it as a suggestion and have fun with it, because what you're trying to do is enjoy the story as much as you can. And by doing this, you're going to want to continue reading it more and more. And this leads us to the last point, which is one of the most crucial ways to understand what you're reading and to have better memory. Now, the third one is the most important, tying this all together. When you're done reading the first chapter, get a notebook, get a piece of paper, and write down from your memory what you remember from that chapter. And this doesn't have to be perfect, just what stood out. When I read this book called The Professor a couple of years back, I was really realizing I was having trouble understanding what's happening. So at the end of each chapter, I'd write down what I remembered. And at the beginning, it was basically nothing. And then as it progressed, you get to the point where you don't need to write it down because you're comfortable with remembering it. And then 1 year down the line, 2 years down the line, you can recite what you wanted to from that story. But here's the catch. It activates your recall and helps you visualize the scene, so you're re-experiencing the story once again when you're writing it, because now you're not just reading it, you're a part of the story. Now, one important thing has to be said. All these 3 things must be done in conjunction to help the story live within inside of you. Remember to keep your mind guessing, what are the possibilities that could be happening here? Remember to actively picture and recast characters in the scene if you'd like to. And most importantly, at the end of each chapter, write down what you remember. And this is honestly a life skill. If you found this helpful, please consider subscribing. If you liked it, like the video. If you disliked the video. My name is Thomas Patia, and I am an author, went best-selling for one day in Canada. If you want to read my book down below, you can go find it. Science fiction romance. Think of Interstellar, Back to the Future, The Terminator. When we get to 1,000 subscribers, this hat and my author website is going to drop with much more content and all my poems for free. And there's also going to be something special about it. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss that. And if you're interested in how to enjoy reading more, not just understand reading more, check this video over here that I did on how to enjoy reading more.